Y'all, I'm salty. I got on here to say what I'm finna say in a second, but just now, I guess technology read my face and my hair and started playing Ceely's background music from Color Purple. Sister. Actually, it says see this introduction. Sister is probably not what the introduction is, but that's what came to mind. Anyway, we talking about Ceely, and that's what they put for me. Raggedy. Raggedy. Y'all, I might have found my new line of work. I might need to go into AI or into whatever. The devil just read me like that. Anyway, when I came here, let's just say this. I just had a thought because I'm watching TV and it brought up some stuff. And what I was watching was showing this guy who was seemed like he was on one path when he was in like high school. He was doing all these huge things and blah 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 blah. Had these very lofty goals. I think he wanted to go into the NFL, and he was all American in high school or college or whatever. All American, whenever All American occurs, and it looked like it was going to go that way. However, it did not, and ultimately he ended up being he served in the Marine Corps maybe, and then became a police officer in his town for like 35 years. Um, and the thought came to me, if you're like me and there was a lot of expectation on you when you were younger to become something, and you look up and you ain't became that. Um, really, I've said this a bunch, and I really believe it. We spend the majority of our lives as adults, right? But we're always trying to get over what happened to us or what we thought about or whatever the disappointments that we encountered from the time like we were 1 to 25 or something like that, 1 to 20. But we spend at least 40 years, if God warrants it, grown. So what I would like to say is, if you find yourself doing something way different than you thought you were going to be doing as an adult. When you were a kid, you thought, I'm going to go and save the world, or I'm going to go be president, or you just thought your life was, the trajectory of your life was headed a certain way. And then as an adult, it took a U-turn, or not even a U-turn. It just took a hard right. You know what I'm saying? um, That's fine. That's okay. We spend far more time as in our adult bodies, you know what I'm saying? So what you need to do is just figure out what it is you wanted to do with the time that you've got right this minute, and don't be so negatively affected by what you did not do as an adult, like what you thought you were going to do as a kid and you haven't done it as an adult. Maybe it's just me, child. I very well could be out here having a moment, but I always think that I'm a microcosm of everybody else. So if I'm having these thoughts, or if this type of thought has occurred to me, then most likely it's occurred to someone else. So if that's the case, take that, use it. We've got a lot more time left, or what I'm saying, we got a lot more ahead of us than we did behind us or do behind us. We've got a lot more ahead of us now than we do that was y'all know what I'm saying. We got a lot more time ahead of us. Oh gosh, I'm crazy. Anyway, take that and go with it. Have a good day.